Hey man, we're barely 3 weeks into 2026 and some of y'all are already losing it. Hold up. I don't know if it's that snowstorm rolling in this weekend or something else in the air, but whatever it is, it's got everybody moving on real bad timing. Now let's pause and give credit where it's due. Jim Jones knows exactly how to go viral. The man has mastered that art. Whether he's telling stories that are dead serious or completely questionable, something about Jim just makes people lose their minds. Listen to this. Y'all remember last year when Jim Jones said he wasn't just a better rapper than Nas, but that he also had more hit records than him?
Take nothing away from them, but they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. No, me, Jim Jones. No diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. You heard them. If you want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now, because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I want to go statistically, because when people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
Well, this year, Jim Jones is back at it again with another bold claim about another artist. Hold up. This time, he's talking about Kid Cudi. Jim Jones pulled up on a podcast and straight up took credit for Kid Cudi's success. He basically said, "Yo, when I remixed Day and Night, that's the reason people even know who Kid Cudi is today." Listen to that. Here's exactly what he said.
I know you remix some of them songs. We don't want to radio. I'm like, this nigga got remix this right here. Night and, what it was, Day and Night? Day and Night.
That was one of the biggest.
Nigga, you remixed that. I said, I didn't know that shit.
That's how y'all know Kid Cudi. You wouldn't have never known Kid Cudi if I didn't remix the record in New York City. I made that the biggest record in New York City. It wasn't Kid Cudi. Nobody knew who Kid Cudi was. Kid Cudi became about because he had video directors that I wanted them to do a video, and I asked them to show me a video they did before. And they showed me this kid on top of a roof with a record called Day and Night. Right. He worked in the store under the label. There's nobody. I was like, oh, yo, did this? I said, I like the record. Get the beat of the record, I want to do a remix. If you give me the beat of the record, I'll let y'all shoot my video. These kids was trying to shoot a video for free for me. Oh. Like, I got the beat. I told them they went crazy, you wanted to do it. I got the beat. I shot the video to the beat, and I never even put the shit out. They put it up on YouTube, they ripped it off of YouTube, and it became the biggest record in New York City. And that's how Kid Cudi became an artist. They ended up giving him a big deal off of Jim Jones' back. If I'm lying, I'm fine.
Nah, nigga, we ain't know none of that.
We born it.
Now, even DJ Vlad jumped into the chaos. Listen to this. Vlad tweeted, "Yo, people are roasting Jim Jones for saying he's the reason Kid Cudi blew up." Then he doubled down and said Jim was absolutely right. According to Vlad, nobody even knew Cudi until Jim Jones jumped on the Day and Night remix. And keep in mind, this was right after Ballin' was everywhere, Jim's biggest song ever. I remember being in the studio with Cudi and Plain Pat when Cudi told us Jim tried to pressure him into signing the song over, and that ultimately never happened. Fast forward to this morning, Kid Cudi woke up on straight bad timing and decided to address the rumors once and for all. Cudi basically told Jim Jones, "Bro, get the hell out of here." He said his record was already hot and moving, you just happened to jump on it. Here's what he said.
Oh man, so starting my day and I see something online that I have to address, right? So Jim Jones, first off, we love Jim Jones, right? Like, I grew up on Jimmy, like, he's the homie. I met him when I was coming up. He was cool, right? Jimmy, I'm gonna address you directly, my nigga. You talking about how you are responsible for my success is a lie. You need to stop lying to people. You get on your little podcast and you start gossiping and talking shit, and everybody on your podcast don't know the truth, so they're all agreeing with you. But if you look under the comments under that post, you'll see people are letting you know what time it is. You know, this is part one. I got more to say. Day and Night was already a hit record before you touched it, my nigga. I put it on my MySpace, it blew up. Okay? I had an entire mixtape. I was on my way. Motown was courting me. Kanye wanted to sign me. All because of Day and Night, because I put it on my MySpace and it blew up, my nigga. It blew up. I can promise you that Sylvia Rhone did not listen to your remix and say she wanted to sign me. That is not why I have a record deal, bro. Nothing you're talking about is the truth. How do you think I had a music video? I was shooting the music video. I was already on. You saw a hit record and jumped on it, my nigga. Like, you didn't make me, man. You didn't make me. So, like, you gotta stop telling these tales, my nigga. Like, you gotta stop. I wanna shout out everybody that's been in the comments letting this nigga know what the truth is. You know, but it's crazy how people just be trying to like take credit for my success. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild, you know? Like, and I like Jimmy, man. It kind of breaks my heart to hear him on here trying to take credit for something that he's not a part of. You know what I mean? You jumped on my shit. I didn't ask you to do that. You know, and granted, they played it on Hot 97 every day, and it was a thing on Hot 97 on the radio. But I was an international artist from jump. Like, I had the world, my nigga. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. But I'm gonna address this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no more tales, my nigga. You ain't had nothing to do with this. So yeah, man. Just wanted to address that, you know. I just know that, like, niggas is trying to erase history. You know what I mean? Niggas is trying to rewrite history, you know? And I'm alive and well, and I'm around to address it. This Jimmy talking about how he's responsible for my success, this comes up every couple years. He's always talking about it, and I've been ignoring it. And now finally I'm gonna say something, you know, because you're not about to be out here trying to like take credit for something that you had nothing to do with, you know? So, yeah, just wanted to address that, y'all. Peace and
Now,
love.
to be fair, the man wasn't lying. Hold up. Jim Jones has gone on plenty of interviews across different platforms, consistently taking credit for essentially giving Kid Cudi his career.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I gave your Kid Cudi, nobody said thank you. Ungrateful.
On that remix, I never knew who he was until you jumped on the remix, the Late at Night.
Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Man, Kid Cudi was a nobody. You wanna know how Kid Cudi got born? I'll tell everybody the story. Kid Cudi was nobody. He worked in the fucking store under Koch Records. I was signed to Koch Records. I didn't even know Kid Cudi worked down there. Lisa Brunson's nephew at the time was doing some work for me in my studio and shit. He's like, yo, I manage these video directors. I want them to shoot a video for you and shit like that. I'm like, show me their videos. He showed me a video. Ended up being a Kid Cudi video they shot for free for him. He on top of the roof. Looking crazy. They like, oh, this the kid that work inside the fucking rock and roll store on the Koch. They just did it for him. And I was like, give me the record and I'll let you shoot me a video.
Sing Day and Night.
Kid Cudi.
You know how he got it started?
No.
Dudes wanted to direct a video for me at the time. So they came to my studio, played the video they directed. The video they directed was Day and Night with Kid Cudi. And I'm like, I'll let you do the video if you'll tell this kid, give me this beat so I could do the remix, so I could remix his record. Somebody ripped it off the internet from Hot 97 and they started playing it at Hot 97, and that's how Kid Cudi ended up getting this deal, and they cut me out the deal. He was a nobody. He wasn't even thinking about a deal. He just was working on his craft and he was working in a rock and roll store. He always was, I used to see him all the time, always wear slim jeans. He worked under Koch. That's the craziest thing. That was the...
Personally, from how I see it, this feels like a regional thing. Hold up. A lot of people were already tapped into Kid Cudi well before Jim Jones ever touched the Day and Night remix. That said, credit where it's due, Jim Jones absolutely helped boost the record, especially in New York City, because Hot 97 was spinning it non-stop. I remember going to school in the morning at 6 a.m. The song would be playing on 97. Then I'd head back home around 2 p.m. and listen, it was still playing on 97. So yeah, I think it's fair to give Jim Jones credit for pushing the song into the mainstream, but when it comes to taking credit for basically giving Kid Cudi his entire career, nah, I'm not buying that. If anything, Jim hopping on the remix just accelerated where Cudi was already headed. Plenty of people in other parts of the country didn't even know Jim Jones was on the remix at all. It's almost the same situation as Drake jumping on the Versace remix with Migos. Listen to this. Even though Migos already had local buzz and were clearly destined to go crazy, Drake's remix only sped the process up. So with Day and Night, you've got to remember there were tons of people outside of hip-hop already playing Kid Cudi, especially white kids and folks in the Midwest. But I want to hear from y'all. Drop it in the comments. Do you think Jim Jones deserves credit for giving Kid Cudi his career? And when you first heard Day and Night, was it the remix or the original version? Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later, man.